This presentation is about how a unique form of culturally maintained token economy in free-ranging monkeys living in Bali, Indonesia, can be adapted to develop a more ecologically valid primate model of bartering and gambling behaviors. Promising non-human animal models have provided insights into the psychological mechanisms of bartering and gambling in humans. First, the token exchange paradigm shows that monkeys and great apes have the symbolic and computational abilities to produce strategic economic behaviors. Second, when confronted with risky decision context, non-human primates are subject to similar psychological dysfunctions exhibited by human problem gamblers, such as increased impulsivity and non-optimal cognitive biases. However, for the reasons mentioned here, the ecological validity of most of these laboratory-based experimental situations tends to be limited. Our field research aims to rectify these weaknesses by adapting a spontaneously occurring token-mediating bartering system in a large and free-ranging population of Balinese long-tailed macaques into more naturalistic and ecologically valid gambling-like situations. These monkeys have learned socially to rob tourists or temple visitors of more or less valuable but non-edible objects, and then they use these objects as tokens by returning them to humans in exchange for a certain number or certain type of food rewards proffered by the temple staff. We found converging evidence that this cultural practice relies on strategic economic behaviors. First, our observational and experimental data showed that more experienced monkeys preferentially select objects that are more likely to be exchanged for food, like electronics or glasses, over other objects that are less valuable for humans and are not typically worth bartering, like empty camera bags or accessories. Second, these monkeys appear to maximize their robbing bartering payoff. They seek to obtain either more food rewards or a more preferred food reward in exchange for a higher valued token. Then we started to experimentally test the behavioral prerequisites of gambling-like tasks in these monkeys by introducing into their existing bartering system uncertainty in the outcome. We used a modified version of the Plinko board game as a proxy to assess the near-miss effect, with preliminary results indicating a strong motivation to keep on staking tokens and idiosyncratic strategies oriented towards the most preferred food reward slot, such as rapidly retrieving and depositing a series of tokens into the basket while saving the least preferred rewards in a pile beside them, as well as trying to place the token directly into the most preferred reward slot. We also started to test how risk-prone these monkeys are by giving them the choice between a safe but low reward option and a risky but high reward option, based on visual access to information. Again, our results are preliminary, but just like in humans, there's a tendency for male monkeys to choose the risky option compared to female monkeys. And of course, most of the time these males lost, but sometimes they won.